Kia ora. We're going to look today at expanding two brackets. So each bracket is a factor. We're multiplying two brackets together or two factors together. So we start by looking at the first letter or number or term in the bracket, and we multiply that by everything in the second bracket. So I have an x multiplied by an x, so I have an x squared. I have an x times a positive 4, so that's a plus 4x. And then I multiply, now I start with the second term, multiply everything by that. I've got a 3 times an x plus 3x, and a positive 3 times a positive 4. Remember to multiply these, we're going to get a positive 12. Now I need to simplify this. I've got only one x squared, that stays the same. I've got 4 lots of x and 3 lots of x here, so I've got 7 lots of x. And I've got plus 12 by itself. And that's my answer there. Oops, sorry about that. And that's an expanded form, and the brackets, when it has the brackets, it's a factorised form. So let's look at another one. Let's put a minus in. If it's x minus 3 multiplied by that bracket multiplied by another bracket, and x plus 5. Again, I start with the first front term here, and I'm going to multiply everything in the second bracket by that. So I have an x times an x is again an x squared. Now I have an x multiplied by a positive 5 plus 5x. Then I start with the second term, multiply everything in the bracket by that second term. This is a negative 3. Be careful, that minus makes it a negative 3 times x is a negative 3x. And a negative 3 times a negative times a positive is a negative, negative 15. Let's tidy this up and simplify it. I only have one lot of x squared, no other x squareds there. I have 5 lots of x, take away 3 lots of x, leaves me with only 2 lots of positive x and minus 15 on the end. So let's do one more example where we're multiplying together two brackets. These are polynomials, they're actually quadratics when it's x squared. We have an x minus a y multiplied by an x minus 3y. Let's see what we get. And we start with the first term. You should be able to do this by now. First term, multiply it by the second. First term, we multiply it by that one. So an x times an x, yes, you know it, is x squared. And x times a negative 3y makes a negative 3xy. These are all multiplied together. Negative 3 times x times y. Now I'm going to start with the second term here. I've got a negative y times an x is a negative xy. And I've got a negative times a negative 3y. Negative times a negative is a positive. And I've got a 3 and a y squared. I've got a negative 3 yy. Sorry, is it going to be a positive 3y squared? So we can simplify this. We've only got one x squared by itself. We've got minus 3xy minus 1. So negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4xy, and on the end plus 3y squared. So you just need to do lots and lots of practice with this. Some of you did it last year, so it will come more easily. But do look at your textbook, find plenty of these to practice, and after you've done that you can go on to factorising, which is going backwards from this. We start with the expanded form, and when we work backwards this way we're going to be factorising. Thank you.